As you prepare to rest, just make sure you're in a safe place where you can fully let go. Somewhere you can allow your body to settle without interruption. Please don't listen to this while driving or while doing anything that requires your focus. And this experience can become deeper over time. So for best results, you can return to this session each night for the next 30 days, allowing your body to learn how to relax more easily. And if you'd like this to be here for you tomorrow night, you can subscribe now so it's always available whenever you need rest. And simply allowing your awareness to begin softening and settling. And now, just allowing your awareness to begin settling gently into your body without needing anything to change, without needing to do anything at all. Noticing the surface beneath you, supporting you completely, quietly, steadily, holding you in place so there is nothing you need to hold yourself. And you may notice the breath already beginning to soften, perhaps becoming slower, without effort, without control, just happening on its own. And as your awareness gently drifts and returns, you might notice the space around your eyes beginning to soften. Those small muscles letting go just slightly, and perhaps becoming aware again of your jaw loosening, unclenching, the tongue resting more heavily, the face smoothing, becoming still. And this softening may begin to spread slowly, gently, down through your neck, loosening, unwinding, as though tension is no longer needed and there is nothing you need to do to make this happen. Your body already understands this, already recognizing this familiar process. And each time you return to this, it becomes easier, more natural, more automatic. And now, becoming aware of your shoulders and how they can begin to drop, even just a little more, releasing any quiet holding. And as you notice this, perhaps your arms begin to feel heavier, resting, supported, completely held, a gentle weight forming, increasing slowly, and this drifting feeling continuing to spread down through your arms, into your hands, into your fingers, where even the smallest muscles can soften. And you may notice a growing sense of stillness beginning to expand across your whole upper body. And as your awareness drifts and returns, becoming aware again of your chest rising and falling, slowly, gently, effortlessly, and with each breath, a little more softness, a little more release, a little more letting go. And now, awareness drifting down into your stomach, where everything can begin to loosen, soften, settle. And as this continues, your hips, your legs, your knees, your calves, your feet, all beginning to follow naturally, without effort, each area releasing in its own time, each area becoming heavier, calmer, quieter, and perhaps becoming aware again of how your whole body is supported, held, with nothing required of you at all. And as you continue to drift, this gentle settling becomes deeper, more complete, more familiar, as though your body is remembering exactly how to do this, exactly how to let go. And each time you return to this, it becomes easier, more natural, more automatic, and you may notice a gentle rhythm of drifting and returning, awareness softening, then settling again. And each time you return, your body relaxes more completely, more deeply, and there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to change, just allowing everything to soften, everything to slow, everything to settle. And now, just allowing yourself to drift deeper into this feeling of rest, letting everything become heavier, quieter, calmer, and just continuing to let go. And as everything continues to soften and slow, your mind can begin to drift further and further without effort, not needing to think, not needing to follow, just allowing awareness to move gently, drifting and returning. And you may notice a sense of drifting downward, as though you are gently sinking, supported, held, and with each breath, drifting deeper, slower, quieter. And as your awareness gently drifts and returns, thoughts becoming softer, less defined, more distant, fading into the background. And this familiar drifting feeling continuing, deepening, layer by layer. Each layer more still, more calm, more quiet. And there is nowhere to go, nothing to achieve, just this gradual, effortless descent. And perhaps becoming aware again of heaviness spreading through your body, and at the same time, a quiet lightness, a spaciousness in your mind. And as you continue, this becomes more familiar, more natural. Each time you return deeper, and you may notice a gentle rhythm of drifting and returning, awareness softening, settling again. And each time you return, you drift deeper, more completely. And now, just allowing yourself to notice that everything is slowing. Thoughts, sensations, awareness, drifting deeper, slower, quieter, and there is nothing to do, just allowing yourself to follow. And now, just allowing a second deepening, moving through you more fully, as though you are settling even deeper, beyond where you were. And each time awareness returns, you drift deeper again. And this process continuing naturally, effortlessly, drifting deeper into stillness. As you continue to rest here, allowing your body to remain still and supported, you may begin to notice that even in the quiet of the night, even at this hour, the mind can begin to slow in its own natural way, without effort, without needing to change anything. Being awake at this time is simply a moment, not something that needs to be resisted. And as you remain here, breathing slowly and comfortably, you may begin to sense that the mind does not need to stay active. It can begin to soften, to quiet, to settle, gently and gradually. Thoughts may still be present, and that is completely natural, but they no longer need to hold your attention. They can begin to drift, becoming less clear, less defined, like distant shapes fading into the background. They can come and go without needing to be followed, without needing to be completed, like soft waves rising and falling, each one becoming quieter and more distant as your awareness begins to settle. And it becomes easier now to step back from those thoughts, to observe them without becoming involved, allowing them to pass one by one without needing to hold on. They lose their urgency, their intensity, as you remain here, calm, still and supported. And as the mind begins to quiet, the body can begin to follow, softening further, becoming heavier, more relaxed, more at ease. The surface beneath you continues to support you completely, holding you steady and still. There is nothing you need to solve right now, nothing that requires your attention. Everything can wait until another time. This moment is only for rest. And as your breathing remains slow and even, you may begin to feel a gentle release, as though any remaining alertness or restlessness is beginning to dissolve, fading naturally with each breath out. The body softens, the mind quiets, and everything begins to slow together. And if thoughts appear again, they can simply pass through without needing to stay, without needing to grow, becoming softer, more distant as your awareness continues to settle. And in this calm, steady space, you may begin to notice a familiar heaviness returning, a comfortable stillness spreading gently through your body, a sense that it is safe to let go, safe to rest, safe to drift. There is no need to check the time, no need to think about anything. This moment is only for rest, and the mind can begin to follow that rhythm. And as the calm deepens, sleep can begin to return, naturally, easily, in its own time. Not by trying, but by allowing the body to soften, allowing the mind to quiet, allowing everything to settle. And with each passing moment, it becomes easier to drift, easier to rest, easier to return to sleep. Your body feels supported, your mind feels quiet, and everything begins to move gently in the direction of sleep. There is nothing you need to do, only this quiet, steady slowing, continuing, moment by moment. And as you continue to rest here, allowing everything to fade and soften, you can simply remain in this calm, peaceful space where there is nothing to hold on to, nothing to think about, and nothing that needs to be done. Only this gentle, quiet drifting back into deep, restful sleep. And now, as everything continues to slow and settle, you may begin to notice a place forming, gently, naturally, without effort. A familiar place, one your mind can return to again and again, without needing to create anything, without needing to imagine, just allowing it to be there. And you may notice the feeling of this place before anything else. A sense of calm, of quiet, of safety. And as your awareness gently drifts and returns, this place begins to feel more real, more comfortable, more familiar. A space where nothing is required of you, nothing expected, nothing needed. And your body, recognizing this, begins to settle even deeper, as though it knows this is where it can fully let go, and there is nothing you need to do. Just allowing yourself to remain here And as you continue to drift, you may begin to notice small details gently appearing, not needing to focus on them, just allowing them to exist softly in the background. And this place becoming more stable, more consistent, as though it has always been here, waiting, and perhaps becoming aware again of the feeling of being here, supported, at ease, completely safe. And as your awareness drifts and returns, that feeling deepens, becomes more complete. And this can be something you return to whenever you need rest. Always here, always available, always familiar. And your body beginning to recognize this place more and more. Each time you return, it becomes easier, more automatic. And now, just allowing yourself to settle even further into this place, as though you are gently sinking into it, becoming more comfortable, more supported, more at ease. And you may notice that as you settle, everything begins to slow even more. Thoughts becoming softer, more distant. Awareness becoming quieter, more spacious. And as your awareness gently drifts and returns, this place feels even more familiar, even more natural. And now, just allowing yourself to notice the whole of this space, all around you, holding you, supporting you. A complete sense of calm, of stillness, of rest. And as you continue to drift, sleep can begin to come naturally, easily, without effort. And you don't need to think about that, because your body already knows how. And now, just allowing yourself to drift deeper into this place, deeper into this feeling. And each time your awareness returns, you settle even more deeply, even more completely. And this process becoming more familiar, more natural, each time you return. Each night, it deepens. And later, when you wake, there may be a quiet sense of ease, a gentle lightness already present. Your mind feeling clearer, softer, more settled. And that feeling can stay with you gently through the next day. And each time you return to this, that feeling becomes more familiar, more natural. And now, just allowing everything to soften, to slow, to settle, and drifting deeper and deeper into sleep.